You believe leadership is about intelligence, about communication, about confidence, about having the right strategy. It is not. Leadership collapses the moment hesitation becomes visible. Not internal doubt, visible doubt. Watch yourself when a decision lands in front of you. You pause slightly longer than necessary. You soften your tone. You say, let's think about it. You ask for more input you don't actually need. You call it careful consideration, but the room feels something else. Uncertainty, and uncertainty spreads faster than instruction. Authority does not erode through incompetence first, it erodes through instability, and instability always has a signal. The mind is a command structure. When command is clear, decisions project outward cleanly. When command negotiates, delay appears, and delay is not neutral. Every visible internal debate signals, I am not ready to stand behind this. Humans are wired to organize around certainty, not volume, not charisma, not intellect, certainty. When a leader decides cleanly, the room stabilizes. When a leader hesitates, the group fragments, micro-factions form. Alternative suggestions emerge, energy diffuses. You may believe you are being thoughtful, but what others experience is latency, and latency weakens hierarchy. A leader's decision is not just a choice, it is a broadcast. You were trained to hesitate. You were told wisdom equals endless openness. Gather more input, stay flexible, keep options open, avoid committing too early. This appears intelligent, but repeated hesitation rewires the nervous system. The mind begins protecting ego instead of projecting command. Notice your language under pressure. Let's revisit. Maybe we should wait. I'm not sure yet. Each phrase appears reasonable, but what it communicates is, I fear standing behind this. Indecision is rarely about data. It is about consequence tolerance. You are not lacking information. You are avoiding exposure. Because once you decide, you are accountable, and accountability threatens ego. So you gather more data, you delay further, you soften your stance, and slowly you train your own authority to weaken. Over time, that weakness becomes identity. The damage compounds. First, you hesitate occasionally. Then you hesitate habitually. Then delay becomes your leadership style. You begin to believe you are collaborative, but what others feel is instability. Watch two leaders facing the same uncertain outcome. One evaluates briefly and commits. The other circles endlessly. One absorbs consequence. The other distributes uncertainty. One accepts being wrong. The other fears being exposed. Certainty does not mean perfection. It means decision ownership. And when ownership is absent, hierarchy dissolves. Teams do not consciously articulate this. They feel it. They trust the leader who stands. They test the one who wavers. Now Stoic law becomes necessary. Not philosophical, structural, and structure begins with ownership. Marcus Aurelius ruled during war and plague. He did not possess perfect foresight. He possessed decision integrity. Epictetus drew a clear boundary. Your judgment and your choice are within control. Outcomes are not. The Stoics did not eliminate doubt. They subordinated it to principle. From this emerged three internal laws. First, decide from rule, not from approval. If you require reassurance before commitment, you are negotiating authority. Second, pre-accept consequence. Before acting, say internally, I accept the result. This removes fear from timing. Third, do not renegotiate emotionally after deciding. Once judgment is applied, emotion does not reopen the case. Clean decisions stabilize the field, not loud decisions. Clean ones. Authority is not intensity, it is settled direction. Here is the principle most leaders avoid. Decision certainty is trained through latency reduction. If you allow emotional extension, you reinforce hesitation. Set decision windows. For non-critical matters, shorten them deliberately. When the window closes, decide. No internal bargaining. You will feel discomfort. Your ego will want more validation, more consensus, more safety. That discomfort is growth. Because certainty is not temperament. It is consequence tolerance installed repeatedly. Each time you decide cleanly, you strengthen command circuitry. Each time you hesitate unnecessarily, you weaken it. Leadership is not personality. It is nervous system discipline under uncertainty. You are always broadcasting one of two signals, negotiation or command. If hesitation governs your timing, uncertainty will govern your authority. If fear of being wrong delays you, others will doubt you before you speak. But when decision governs you, stability radiates outward. Leadership is not proven by how long you think, it is revealed by how cleanly you commit. Authority is not granted, it is projected, and projection begins where hesitation ends. If you're committed to emotional control and psychological command, subscribe and stand with this community. Like the video to support content that builds mental armor, and comment Titan in training if you're serious about growth. Let's build pressure that forges strength. Strength grows in silence, but Titans train together.